like to deviate from the agenda and we can take a proclamation for Farm Bureau Week.
Yeah, because I bet they don't want to sit here and throw through all the other stuff.
You want to read it, Toby?
Go ahead, you can read it.
Whereas the Alfalfa County Farm Bureau is a nonprofit general farm organization operating within the boundaries of the Alfalfa County, the state of Oklahoma has served the farmers and ranchers of this great country since 1942. And whereas the Alfalfa County Farm Bureau, through its concern for both producers and consumers, helps to develop a basic understanding of the complex structure that puts food on the tables of all Americans and most of the world. And whereas the Alfalfa County Farm Bureau has dedicated itself and its members to maintaining agriculture as an honorable and respected profession, which has been the base for much of the economic prosperity in Alfalfa County and the state of Oklahoma. And whereas more than 743 member families in Alfalfa County are members of the Alfalfa County Farm Bureau. Now therefore I, blank of Alfalfa County, do hereby proclaim this week of February 19th to the 23rd, 2018 as Farm Bureau Week.
You can read, can't you?
I move we...
I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion.
You're making the most attaboy.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we accept this proclamation. All in favor say aye.
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 I heard he could read. I didn't know.
We need to sign both of these
I'm sure.
to be sure.
And then will Elizabeth get her picture? Not Elizabeth?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we get pictures taken too.
That's what you get. Here.
No, I'll come up there. I know you're gonna have to come up there.
Okay, yes, we are.
Elizabeth, who signs down
We're
here?
good on that one. Good, I would.
I think it's usually been you.
Chair,
Whatever, line Jenny make you nervous.
There you go.
Yeah. Never stand.
Yeah.
Huh? I couldn't remember this.
See if I can get you all in. I can. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, maybe.
Where you going, Lenita?
I didn't tell them the picture.
I didn't think about it.
Jay's face.
Smile, Jay.
Alrighty.
Thank you, guys. See you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Lynn.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's all right.
Jay needs to sign there. That's what I thought.
She's promised to email me the official picture, just in case I figured they'd already have it still.
Have a backup plan.
They should be able to yank it off of this.
Yeah, I think. It's been a year since we did it, I don't know.
Every year.
Those chairs are comfortable, aren't they, Kyle?
Yeah. I think I might just start bringing this one in here every week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
For a small fee, we will let you do that.
Here's your one more.
Whatever small,
Cut behind me.
whatever small fee you charge me, I'll just add onto your bill.
Yeah.
You had enough on that bill.
Yes.
Plus then some, right?
Any public discussion on any item on the agenda? If not, we'll move in a minute.
The 9 minutes. There you are.
Yeah, I know when I was them boys and they all won 3 games. I thought, oh boy, it's gonna be interesting ball
They should
game.
not have dropped that many points on them though.
Huh?
So the boys didn't really play that good.
Ours?
But no way you should give up 60-some points or whatever they gave up on them.
Yeah, but he started substituting pretty early and whatever.
Still, 3 wins.
Huh?
I said the 3 wins, you should not give up.
No. I was surprised. Some of them teams they
There's
played,
2 pictures there, Jane.
some of them teams they played was 2A teams. I'm more worried about the girls because their girls are about half and half.
There's a 10 and 14 coming in.
You never know what our,
There's 2 pages there.
Not a page
I mean,
yet.
the girls played bad and still was,
huh?
Page on the other side.
some of the girls didn't play very good either.
No, you never know how we're gonna play.
They still beat them pretty easily.
Well, where's Burlington gonna play Thursday?
They go to.
Mall.
Burlington goes to Coyle.
They're both.
Kimberly goes to Mall.
Okay, yeah, Burlington goes to Coyle. I went to County Barn, looked at the, it's gonna turn it off again. Area 2, and I didn't pay attention. These people didn't turn their score in. And finally, I looked at it pretty seriously. McComb and somebody down there, they'll play till the night.
They are. There's a couple of them that got moved.
Because of snow, ice, and everything, or what?
Yeah.
There was a lot of them that didn't put on the score Saturday night, and Barnett kept calling me, what's the score of these games? I don't have it.
Right.
I was trying to get it off the score though. Cause that OSSAA app, sometimes it'll work,
I
sometimes
just deleted it finally because it never worked for me.
it never hardly does for me. So I go to school
I
and
use
get
Squirrel.
everything.
That's what I use mine. That's what I use it for.
I'm not gonna read all that Declaration of Surplus and all that, I give it to you. I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. M&O warrants for payment.
What?
M&O warrants.
Oh, there they are.
Big old
That's
page
good.
stuff.
Yeah, we got one.
What's the publishing company been padding these again?
Somebody's got to. It's the cost of doing business, right?
Has your compadre at Major County said anything about how he thinks fair Major County's bill's gonna go?
No, he hasn't really said much. They ran some columns and stuff to try to.
Yeah, the whole back page of Fairview paper, yeah. Pretty well said it right. If it don't pass, a couple of businesses won't exist.
Well, I think he was trying to push it more towards, we're not trying to tell you to vote yes, but this is the side effect if you vote no.
Right.
I mean, you're not just hurting businesses, that's less money coming into your county.
And I really don't know, because I don't think the Mennonites in Alfalfa County vote. I keep telling them, they say they do too, and I said, their names are not on the registered deal.
It'll all depend on,
I'm talking about the black caps.
it'll all depend on what else is on the ballot when you guys vote on that. So, I mean, if there's a lot on the ballot, you don't want a lot show up.
There's different, okay.
If it's just that, I mean, which I think, like she said, and I think the governor primary will be on there. Lieutenant governor, lost some of the state offices should be on there.
You mean, about ours or theirs?
Your
Yeah.
Hunt out and call that Cinnabon, Cinnabon.
I'm right, the Mennonites don't vote, do they? Their names aren't on the list we
I
get.
don't like the school board.
No, the ones,
Today, I mean, yeah, I know. Usually, I bet today there won't be that big of a turnout. One thing that'll help, some of those is the, which I won't really help it that much, but the fair's going on, so they'll remember they need to vote.
because I argue with the people.
Is that someone's article? Is that an article?
For half my calories.
They took the campaign pen. So I just think
I
we
ran
ran
a little one, just kind
Yeah,
of
but
taking
we've
some
done
one
it
here
forever.
and then I
on school gal.
took a lot out just to explain what this is doing.
Not in the last week.
It was in, well, yeah, we've been on last week. Just trying to get the word out and let people know exactly what it's for. My dad was one of those, he's like, I don't want to vote for that. And I was like, this is what it's doing. Explain to him.
Did you put another article? I saw the one of the commissioner, did you have another article in the paper?
Pretty sure.
Two separate articles? Maybe I didn't see the second.
I think it was on one.
Jay's
side.
covered, yeah.
Can't remember which one.
All right.
I'm hanging in there.
More information to come.
Your dad didn't want to vote for it?
But I didn't see the other article.
He didn't know much about it.
Just tell us, last month it had been $10,000 the county didn't get, towns.
Somewhere
That's
else.
about what it was.
Yeah.
Alcohol sales tax.
Well, I finally got it.
That's
I sent what I
It'd be
was
more
told to
after we
send.
get it in there. Do we
I
get any of
wondered
that
why I
money
had
for
an
the new
extra copy of it.
licenses? Does the state get all that? The new alcohol
Oh, down
licenses?
here.
Maybe that's,
Was that Fairview's paper that put on the Fairview?
Yeah, the very election's tomorrow on their liquor by the trade.
Thank you.
What else is that? Are they just doing that?
I can't remember what else is on there.
Don't snow yet, I mean, it's winter time.
We might have some school board on the bound, I can't remember.
Oh, God, I
I'm
forgot.
not sure up to you.
What?
You take the ballot boxes out today?
Yeah,
We did. Go
My
ahead and
God.
make your call.
I bet it's
Start
coming.
going.
We never got mine.
To make sure, cause Ashley's home with the flu.
You won't get anything right this week.
I probably won't. That's probably exactly right.
you can read though, we know that much now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna go down.
my gal was there to cover me, right?
I think it's better than it was this morning, take that one.
That's cause you said about me.
It's because of stuff Dollar General got some drugs. Got the stars on one, but-
Just call her, it says, and they'll be there all day. She knows we're.
Oh, yeah, Raymond Stone off grass for last week.
Tonight, is always.
Just calm down, we don't get them
Is there a code to
in.
get in? I guess I'll just follow.
I don't know the thing.
Hey, Michael, did you, remember the ballot boxes
He
today?
had 12, I think it was in his old phone.
Well, I forgot it too, and Ashley's not here, but we need to get those ballot boxes out sometime
I have a-
today.
I'll deliver it in the afternoon, a car thread.
But usually it's just,
Uh, The letter's laying on her desk to Cherokee, to school, and I can't remember without looking now.
There's one in Burlington, there.
Oh, yeah, there'll be one at Amarita and one at Burlington Fire Station. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. How about, well, yeah, Nescaton
Okay.
goes to,
Thank you.
And be
Bye.
responsible for.
Nescaton goes to Amarita, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Now, you want Pierce to do what?
He's gotta send a letter from the school of releasing AEC or us from any liability of trimming those trees. I mean, we don't need it, AEC's gotta have it.
In Nescaton, why?
Cause the buses are wiping
Okay,
their
but-
clearance lights off in their mirrors.
Well, why we gotta release them?
AEC's gotta have it.
Liability.
And
That's the time zone
they
a little
sent
bit.
letters out to, there's 3 or 4 people there in Nescatonga, you better notify, because that might be their tree. And they've sent letters out and nobody responded negative to it, but they still gotta have the liability clause to AEC.
From the
And that
school.
was 4 months ago.
Well, I know Cale, yeah. I'll talk to the head man.
I've called him about a dozen times, called him 3 times last week, never returned a call, which that is not surprising, but
That's the trait of a lot of basketball coaches. They forget everything. Forget their filmer.
they forgot you?
Yeah, sure did.
well, I can see why.
We're in the Coliseum. Mike Foster and Megan, you know, all that. Megan's playing, I think Christina, she graduated. That's nice. Where's the bus? Mike's already left. There, Cece's eating. I said,
Okay.
hey, forgot the guy that sits right beside him?
Ended up somewhere putting.
How quick are you needing these?
Oh, yeah. Kale's bad back there. I don't know how many times I've had to, he said, well, drive over to my house, just walk in, and Kale's sitting on the table.
We'll try to get them
Or
done.
Todd, when we do ask Tasha, 'cause she can choose her out.
She got enough to worry about how to do it.
Tasha said, you going to have camera again? Yeah. I just thought, sometimes I wonder, I don't remember his player's name. He's always doing that though, but this sort of appears trait.
Carmen really in the pictures, they're kind of personalized thing for who they are. You know.
If Barnett, he's just the opposite.
Different than just going out and buying.
He's ahead of time, he's ready to go, all this and whatever. Uh-huh.
Then I've got to write a letter, and then I think he wants me to put a letter in the paper.
And if we're a minute, if they're 2 minutes late, leave them, he'll say.
So I'll have to get a quote on that.
Yeah, we'd have to, I think see that.
Yeah.
You can see my little guy?
My little guy, yeah.
My little guy.
Yeah, we went there yesterday, took him lunch.
Are you nephew?
My nephew.
My great nephew.
Great makes it better.
That's right.
That's what my
That's right.
great grandparents used to always say.
Great makes it better.
And great uncles.
Boy, Finland was wound when she found out her mama was coming
Oh,
home,
man.
her
He
Bubba
was-
was coming home.
He was pretty wound up yesterday, and we kept him to settle down.
Yeah.
Not quite. He was excited to be home and see everybody and not be in the hospital then.
Not being poked, little guy.
So, the baby, the boy was in the hospital?
Yeah.
For what?
He had a
Cold too?
kind of a reaction to some of the medicine he was on. Medicine.
Here's one
Okay. What, Jay?
you must have missed this one.
I mean, not that, and then.
That's all right. That's all right.
You need to sign up there too. That's yours.
Is that Stan's or mine?
District two.
What, you're checking things.
That's what you elected him to do when you need him,
You
Sharon.
get to sign this one, twice is all I need on that one.
She yelled at me.
That one gets a bunch.
I had to stand at the door because I was paying Nicole's way in, and I didn't know who the lady was that was keeping the door, so I knew she wouldn't know Nicole. So I went over there to tell Mom that I was there, but I had to stand by the door because I was paying Nicole's way in, and Kinsler wanted to go with me, and so I just took her. I didn't think about announcing it to the world that I had Kinsler. Trina got up and come flying to the door because Kinsler was just going around and around the doorstop,
Uh-huh.
and she thought she was up there by herself.
Oh,
I asked Trent where his daughter was, and he said he didn't know.
It's requisitioning.
I seen her up there swinging, I thought she went by herself, and I went, no, I'm watching her.
but what did the lady think it was taking money?
I didn't know, yeah, I didn't know who it was.
I'm getting way behind on these. Okay,
You're right.
I'm good.
I have fun with the Mrs. Dayton on the front row. She gets pretty wound up once in a while. Well, she played basketball, used to coach, so.
Her and every other fan down there.
Huh?
But her and all the other fans were getting, like, it's a 30-point game.
Yeah,
Like,
but
man,
her,
they're
Kimmy Bell, whatever her mom's, she gets pretty wound up. Then there's that Buller clan, you know.
Like, it's a 30-point game.
Huh?
They're gonna, if they miss a walk, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, that's what I sort of said, wanted to say across the way, you know. You're behind by 30 points, what are you griping about? Let's go. That's the first time the ladies refereed that gym though. I mean, besides Bailey and Tim. What a high school game.
Daryl said she did a good job.
She did, she was pretty good.
I was pretty proud of her.
She was good look at too.
Oh, he did mention that.
I did.
I mean, they missed a few calls.
Well, everybody's
But
going
it
to.
wasn't, but it was not just one team that they missed calls on. They called some bad calls for Timberlake, they called some bad ones for Mulhall.
Yeah, they did everybody fair.
And,
The guy from Edmond that called up there, he teed the boys coach from Medford up. He shot him pretty quick. Boy, he was getting carried away, and he didn't even think twice. He just,
did they end up teeing anybody up?
Is that mine? Okay.
For Scheidler?
Sitting on the left.
Looking out there, the thing,
They ended up giving a touchdown to
yeah, have good idea.
Scheidler, the way they were mouthy.
Right. I was a
Well,
dollar.
no,
I was disappointed in them.
Yeah. What you said Dave was?
The door.
Well, them two referees had to work coming from the eastern side of Oklahoma City. What was the deal? How we got them all? Yeah, because her first words were, you know, the referee in the city in the big schools, they didn't have much of a hospitality room or food. I said, well, we got a hospitality room, we also got a concession stand. Make sure they stay open. I'm going to, ma'am, I'm going to eat in there.
I got invited, I never went in there to the hospitality room, but I
I
thought I could go in there.
I didn't go in until afterwards.
Landon wanted me to go in and get him some food out of there. I can't do that.
Do what?
That sounds like they live.
Landon
What do
wanted
you
me to
want?
get food out of the hospitality room for him.
Go.
That sounds like they live. I made a chicken casserole Friday night, and he's kind of picky when it comes to casseroles. And I said, Landon, all it has in it is noodles and chicken and cheese and cream of chicken soup and bacon. It's not that big of, you just try it. Oh my gosh, and then he wouldn't stop eating it. I had a big, huge pan, and it was Jeremy and Jessica and Landon and Nicole and I, and it was gone before I even sat down.
Oh,
He's,
wow.
oh, do you want part of this? I went, that's okay, I'll eat the salad. I didn't eat the salad anyway.
Here to fix something that good and I get a taste of it.
It's like,
Yeah, but it's also good to make something and then all get it.
I'll get a, yeah.
Too.
And I had, well, I had to pull a calf, so was why I didn't have everything ready, so I had, Jessica and Landon was already there, I just got done pulling the calf and they pulled in, and they was like, why didn't you call? I'm like going, well, I mustn't have any problems, she just couldn't get it here.
Just gave a little bit of help, didn't you?
Yeah, she just needed a little bit of help, and so I was walking up the house. Jessica's like, do you have my sopapilla cake ready? And I'm like going, I will have it ready before your sister gets here. So I was finishing it up when they started eating, and it's gone. I made a salad with fresh spinach in it, and I even ate some of that. I was really surprised with that. But yeah, all the sopapilla cake was gone, all the casserole was gone, all the corn was
We had
gone.
brisket and cooked collard potatoes.
Told you, it was karma.
I'm putting you some of these in here that don't take two signatures.
Which I don't get invited
You
in.
get a rest before you get there.
The rest of the year.
That's all right.
No, you're,
Just remember what day it is now.
Your granddaughter eat all the
2
strawberries
days
again?
before.
Do what?
Did your granddaughter eat all the strawberries again?
they were pretty well gone.
I think between the two of them, they were,
Yeah,
kept seeing her walk back and forth. She'd eat one, throw the rest of the top in the trash can, walk back, eat another one.
actually, in the boys' game, Caden laid on the couch up there and he went to sleep.
Oh,
Okay.
And there was noise and everything, and pretty soon about the fourth quarter, he sat up, looked around, and I said, what do you want? Take me out to watch the ball game.
oh.
So I took him out and set him down on the stairs, and he was fine. Usually when he wakes up, he's a grouch, but boy, he wasn't.
Just ready for some ball games.
He was ready to rock.
Yeah,
And then he was getting a little bored when we went into 2 overtimes. He was wanting to go home then.
he didn't like me sitting in that spot on the couch on Friday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they were playing a game and I sat on the couch and he kind of glared at me and hopped at me a little bit.
Was you there when he looked up to that referee from Edmonds? He said, you can go back out and coach now and you better do a better job.
Oh!
Was he black or white?
That old referee started laughing. When he walked in there Saturday night, he said, where's your grandson? I said, I don't know right now, but I guarantee you'll find out pretty soon. He told him the same thing. He said, you gonna coach again tonight? He don't call it referee.
Was the referee white or black?
Oh, he's a white guy. That's another thing I don't understand about them. His mileage check is double what he,
And he was gonna make pretty good money. on
yeah,
the
he's
travel.
gonna make good money from Edmond up there.
Right.
Wonder what they pay him in mileage.
His nails were there.
I don't know what it is.
I've seen heard him or anything else.
Tony doesn't give as good of a check.
Do what?
Tony won't get as good of a check.
No.
No,
How'd Tony do, all right?
he really did. He missed one call that was pretty obvious, and afterwards he asked me, he said, did I miss that call? And I said, well, from my perspective, you did. He said, I wondered about that.
He's doing better.
He is.
There was a call in a boys game, Tony game, where Cooper took a charge. Should not have been called a charge. Because the kid jumped around and barely made contact.
He didn't
with
even
him.
touch Cooper.
And he fell, and they called it
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, that's a wrong call.
Like I say, he never touched him, but Cooper, he fell real good, didn't he?
So that should have been a no call there.
Right.
Oscar Lane performed.
Huh?
Oscar Lane performed.
He had a good, yeah.
Well, if Tony gets better, he still won't get as good as he thinks he is.
Oh, yeah, right.
You might have a point there, too.
I'm just kidding.
Old Rousey got the best of Kremlin, boys.
I like fell over, I read some of that.
I couldn't believe that either.
Freaking girls made it to regionals.
Oh, he clearly didn't go anywhere.
No. Noka girls made it to regionals.
Winoka girls?
Because they had Billings first round and Billings didn't,
Oh,
they canceled, they forfeited.
Forfeited, yeah.
we didn't have second round.
They played Forgan, I think it was Forgan.
Ringwood girls got beat too,
I
didn't
believe
they?
you might be right.
Too bad I can't remember, right? Ringwood girls got beat too, didn't they?
By Cheyenne.
Our boys won't go very far there.
Yeah, Louis had a tough one. Dover, over 92 to 17.
Yeah, yeah.
They were, I was talking to Isaac before the Timberlake boys game, and he was worried that Timberlake might break his record of 93 points in a game.
There's one, two.
They're just trying.
But they got to 89, but they missed about 5 or 6 free throws late in the game. That could have. I said, were you paying them for every free throw they missed?
When did we set that record? Who played that game? You know, Tasha said they've been trying to do that. Well, your husband won't do it. On purpose.
I thought Joey was cleared to play. He's just cleared for practice.
I don't know if he's practicing, is he?
He had one shot up off at halftime, and then he wouldn't sit down, so.
He's not cleared yet. He'll be pretty close, though.
I would think so too.
It's gonna be nice. He may be a little rusty, but
He'll give you a little bit of
yeah,
break off the bench.
right. Instead of bringing Cade in, sometimes Cade wonders.
It was none.
Huh?
It was funny to watch those two down at the other end when Mohawk was shooting a free throw. You know, normally the boys will talk, but since they were, they didn't talk. Oh, you two, you're better than my girls.
I was where I wonder what that feels like, Cade going in for Cooper.
Yeah,
Well,
it would have not went over well in my household.
well, Cade, he's not the big man on campus this year like he was last year, you know.
He's going to have the athletic abilities as his brother yet.
Not so far, no. Cooper can jump. He seems to be able to hit that shot when we really need a shot hit. He takes it, I don't think it bothers him up here. Worst part is probably doesn't will try any college ball or whatever.
Zaylen kind of adapted his game this year more than he had it last year.
Yes, he did.
I mean, he's not putting as many points up, but it's helped the team.
Right. The problem he has is when he start playing man-to-man, somebody can get right in his face, grill and everything else, that bothers him. He's getting better though. You know, he's not pushing him halfway across the court and getting a foul for it. Camden can jump. And he can do some pretty good moves.
Yes, and we could hear Grandma getting loud. I can't hear anybody.
Oh, he probably didn't hear Grandma though.
I said, well, we took the second nose shot and Grandma was off the chair.
There, are you done? Are you done?
Yep.
Well, her hand them to me like she did.
Second no shot.
I'm teasing.
Oh, when they.
Passed up a shot.
Yeah, talk to them with the
Just
nose.
teasing. I'm just teasing.
No,
Maybe
son.
you could put that Dallas in. Like a good chairman.
Trina though, 'cause I don't think she had slept much the night before and her back hurt.
Yeah. She.
Cause I'll miss one. Get this on camera.
So okay, it just proves that real people are conducting business.
I'll tell you.
Rounds weird on telephone.
Like take care of
On another
stepchild
one,
and
of course.
preschool.
So it was just a little wide
hold his hand
round.
while
It
he's
is kinda, isn't it,
Yeah,
Jay?
yeah,
That's why, yeah.
It is kinda.
yeah.
Hold it. It gives them an extra penny, so.
Gosh.
Mom said she's charged for every day.
That way I won't miss anything.
It's a blanket.
It's a blanket, I'll be here a while on this one.
Yeah.
That was from the after.
I wondered when those were gonna get here.
I didn't do too good at the Capitol, I got in trouble.
Again,
No, not lately.
when that,
I got any more
the
blankets?
businessman
Hey.
from Tulsa that runs for governor,
Say
can't think of
this.
his name right off the top of my head,
Yeah.
but he made a stop here last month. And we were talking about.
The old man or the young one?
He's a guy that's, I can't think of his name.
Financial guy?
Yeah,
He's the one with those, life. Stits.
yeah, well, we were talking about the roads and stuff. and
That's-
So I brought up that they keep pulling your CIRB money.
Uh-huh.
I said, that's why, I mean, and then somebody else brought up, why does it cost, when the state comes in to do a bridge, why does it cost, $1 million, close to $1 million?
Or
But
more.
when you guys just go out and do it on your own, it's way less.
Right.
You got to do away with some of those, that it's gonna take to save everybody money,
We're using federal money, so you gotta go by federal standards.
which is ridiculous.
State didn't
Well,
use
you
that.
know, years ago when they built the bridge across the river there, west of Ingersoll and back north, that old high banister bridge they took out, that contractor, that second or third evening, we were stopped there visiting him. He said, well, I bid this bridge here, I've got a $250,000 cushion in it. I said, what? He said, oh yeah, in case the weather gets bad or something happens, he said, I've got a gift of $250,000 over what I would have regularly bid it at. That's been what, 25 years ago?
That's
Close
back
to
when
30,
250,000 was like $1 million.
was a lot of money,
Still.
and he got the bid.
Yeah, you could have bought a new car for $3,000 then.
Did they have cars back then? I thought they were selling horse buggies.
Well, may have been back then, Jay was around.
Yeah,
Only out in the boonies.
I gave $150 for my first car.
Till
I didn't
I-
want it.
Okay.
Dad said, there it is.
Yep.
He was working down Pontiac Drive in the wintertime for park
But
man.
that's about
There it
half
is.
blankets, it seems like.
You either take it or walk. Your mother-in-law give you a set of tires, and your granddad and grandma's gonna give you a set of seat covers, and I said, thank you, and took it, and I drove it for all time.
My first truck was I paid $3,500 for it when I wrecked it, hit a cow on the road. And then the insurance paid me $3,800 for it. So I made a profit off my truck.
Make a motion to approve.
I second it.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you
Blankets.
for doing it.
You don't have to sign that one, that one's from the sheriff. Street.
Code,
Yeah.
I'll just be the passage guy.
District 3.
I'm the passage guy. I make the motion.
Second.
Approved. Aye.
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 Yeah, you got it, he's good.
I'm a passive guy.
I'm the passive guy.
No road crossing permits, monthly officer's report.
I have one in there somewhere.
All right.
What we need to do is call it ahead of time, get down to Lucille's, eat down there. Oh,
I'm planning on having some teams going to Stroud because I already have my trip planned out, so.
Oh, you do?
There's a Hampton right there in Stroud.
Uh-huh,
So I'm planning on going Thursday, Stroud,
uh-huh. Staying all night.
staying all night. And then if I don't have anybody that ends up playing Friday or Saturday, I'll just come home. But
That area.
That's the Hampton on the north edge of Stroud
Yeah.
there. That's where we stayed in that snowstorm 3 years ago. Everybody else shut their buses off, but I left ours running.
you were thankful for it, weren't you?
Checked it every 2 hours, and the next morning they had pickups and
Which
jumper
side?
cables
Yeah,
and
there should be
battery
a spot right
chargers.
there.
There was no snow, it
Chairman,
melted
he's
right
talking.
off the bus. and-
He just wanted you to be the first one to sign.
What?
Shut up.
Say no. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Took 6.5 hours to get home from Stroud in this bus.
My daughter said I can always just drive up to Burlington and hop on the bus and ride to the games.
Come on,
Yeah, I don't get paid as good mileage if I just go.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
At one time, I had to stay in Oklahoma City. I said, if you've been to shut that bus off, you park it right up behind that other bus, so cold air won't get in there. Sure enough,
The treasurer's office forgot to send this one over, when we did all the other appropriations last week, so we got to get this one on, so we can have some money in contingency.
People need it in there.
then in time, we made it to Tulsa for that deal.
You gotta sign it.
You gotta sign it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't sign
The
it.
time we made it to Tulsa for that, McBride parked it so the girls could step on the sidewalk. Well, the sun come up next morning. I took the keys, went and parked the bus out. The sun melted all that crap and ice off there.
I signed the chairman line down there in blank,
Oh.
where Willis was,
Hey, what's going on? I'm doing
I remember
good.
when Joe
Doing
Wallen was
good.
coaching there, he
So you think you're gonna be back to going by Wednesday?
And it come up north wind and snow, and he
Right.
said, well, I parked the bus out of the wind. I said, Joe,
Cool.
The engine's in
I
the
just
back.
wanted to check on that
Well, I'll be
PO.
damned.
It's the
I
same
didn't
amount we
realize.
did last time.
do it,
Gonna
Joe.
work for
Ain't it
that
right where it's
PO.
I parked it out of the wind. The engine's in
It
the
is in
back.
back, yeah.
It wouldn't start that morning.
Okay, that's what we'll put.
I make a motion to
on
approve.
Second,
for. All right.
all in favor?
Aye. Oh, yeah.
Burn ban,
I guarantee if we,
2 weeks again?
yeah,
Right.
I would say.
I guarantee if we, we'll do them again, I'd say, okay, we'll park it, put it on high idle, and leave it running all night.
That's exactly right.
It's a lot nicer to have a warm bus and
Yeah.
everything melted off and the bus is sitting out.
It'd be about the only way I'd drive the bus if it was gonna be snowy and icy over there. I'll either ride the bus or I'll stay at home.
We come out of Moreland one time, Lincoln Filters Drive.
Right. Yeah, we can get the.
There's patches of ice on the road,
We
just
got
coming down them
the
hills,
climbing
just
crew
keep going, just hold it straight,
Yeah.
we'll get home.
Have
We
everything
did.
ready to go out the shack, and then we can decide if worst come to worst, we could wait and move it some other time, but at least we got that climbing part now.
Make a motion to approve.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Well,
U.S. Community.
I got it on my
Government
schedule,
Purchasing Alliance,
so
and
holler if anything
Amazon
changes.
business account.
I called
Thanks,
or
Jason.
emailed the auditor, she didn't email back, but I seen her down at Coda, and she said either way, Amazon is a part of US Community, so we can go through that, then it's basically just like a state contract, you have to find the state contract, you put it on your PO, you put the number on your PO, you print the state contract out, and you can buy it through Amazon. Grant County and Woods County have Amazon Business set up themselves. Alex was gone at
Grant County.
Grant County when I tried to call over and talk to her. So I talked to Jennifer at Woods County, and she says that they bring all the information into them. One person puts on, buys all the stuff from Amazon, so you don't just have anybody buying things from Amazon and run that chance of forgetting to put a PO on. So whatever you guys want me to do. There is a contract with the U.S. Commodities if you go that way. There is no contract with Amazon Business. But she said we needed to run it to the meeting, and you guys were the ones that needed to decide what way we wanted to go through.
But Amazon Business runs through the US communities. Once you set that up, then it rolls over.
It'll be just like a state contract, you'll go through there, and Amazon should have contracts with the U.S. communities. Community, I always call it the wrong thing, I always call it U.S. commodities, and it's.
I'm right there with you.
And both Grant and Woods County operate the same way then.
They don't use the U.S. communities. Grant is a member of it, but she said, the first time I talked to her, she said that they really did not go through U.S. communities a whole lot. They just went straight through an Amazon business account themselves. But the auditor really stressed that you just have one person that can go in there and buy from Amazon Business, because if you get a bunch of people going in there and buying, then you forget to put a PO on, and it's just not very good. Like I said, and I did not call Grant County back, but Woods County does that. They bring it into the purchasing agent, whatever it is that they're wanting to buy from Amazon Business. She purchases it, they take a PO.
Okay.
Now, and
But any entity in the county can use
yes,
that,
yep,
correct?
yep. The same, they'll do it the same way that they're doing a regular PO now. They'll send a requisitioning form in. It'll say Amazon Business on there. The purchasing agent will actually do the purchasing though on this. She'll go into Amazon Business, find the item that they're wanting to purchase, then she'll actually purchase it, put the PO on for it, put the PO number on the sales form with Amazon Business. And then they'll send the item out, and then they'll do a receipt
And of
report.
course, it'll be tax-free account and all
Yeah,
that.
the way you set it up, with the way you set the business account up,
Okay.
you send them a tax exempt form, and all the sales are tax exempt. And that's why they said to just make sure that one person does it. That's why it was Cheryl Wilson that I talked to down at, she's the one that I emailed, and she hadn't responded, so I just talked to her when I was at CODA, and she said, that way you just make sure that you got the account number, and they do have it that it's tax exempt. She says if you just have one person in charge of that, then it just makes it a whole lot smoother process. But I'll do whichever one you want.
What,
What do you think?
we need to go for it.
Yeah, is that a motion?
Yeah, I make a motion now.
To
Second,
do what, I'm sorry?
All in favor?
How we gonna do that?
I don't care, if you wanna do the US, and I don't mind doing both of them, we just have to have a contract with the US communities. Amazon Business, there's nothing.
Well, it says and/or,
And
can
or,
we do
yeah.
both?
Yeah, you can do both, that's what I'm saying, I didn't know if I
Let's
need to
do
give you
both.
the
Right,
agreement.
right.
yeah, let's do
My
both.
suggestion.
I seconded that.
Oh,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I seconded that.
Okay.
Oh, I got an easy one.
but we won't be like a lot of the counties that have 300 people underneath them ordering stuff. It's on here. Your mom got any, wind catcher people sent any letters from wind catcher or whatever?
Here's my easy
I
one.
didn't even ask her.
They don't
Okay,
think-
let's do that deal.
I wonder if they've been across your property.
Did you bring me all right.
There you go, sign.
Thanks for backing me up.
That's fine, that's fine. Last time we didn't have it, so I just printed it off. So.
I did my job this time. Answer me. I'll make the motion to approve the
Second. All in favor? Aye.
Page 2.
Maureen Barker. I know Maureen Warner.
Who's cleaning out their closets?
Jay.
Good
But
job.
it says correction.
Yeah, on Jay's
That's the
correction,
correction. Yeah.
I was just copying and pasting, so I didn't have to
Right.
retype them all over, and these are the things that are taken to Elk City, so we cannot surplus them yet, so we just need to make a motion on not surplusing them, and then once they're sold, and I was just copying and
Right.
pasting, because I sure
Right.
wasn't gonna type all that again.
No,
You want me to make the motion?
Yeah, you can, or I will. That don't make any
One
difference.
of us got the first one, got the second. You can pick. I'll make the motion.
Second it to correct it.
Because Jay's got to make the next motion. Gotta say this for him. Aye.
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 The second one, she had surplus it to junk it, and that's what we ran through the meeting last week. And she said, no, it was to transfer it to District 4. So there's actually a new form that we fill out when we send those to, when we just do an inter-county transfer. So I just put it on the new form.
That's our power broom, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, let's not get rid of it.
Yeah, don't sell
Just signed it last week.
It
I know,
needs-
I didn't read that.
It needs to be the District 4.
Well, yeah. When it works, the air conditioner works, and even. So you can keep the door shut now, ain't no dirt.
Jay, if you sign them, one of the receiving, one of the other officers needs to sign it as a transferring one there, not on the back, on the front. No. On the front, there should be a receiving officer and there should be a transferring officer.
I decided as department head,
Okay.
but I've got to sign the paper behind it too. I don't? Okay.
There should say
It's approved
receiving.
by.
Yeah,
Receiving
you need a
officer.
received by and an issued by. I
So
don't
I'll
care who
sign that
signs who, but I need the issued by signed also. That's just the paper showing that where it went through. It was-
Okay, want me to receive it?
I don't care who receives it, and I don't care who transfers, or issues it,
Okay.
just needs to be signed.
How's that? Nobody
I'll move that we make the correction to the transfer.
Oh,
I'll second it.
That's-
All in favor?
Aye.
name. What's your name? Mark that out, what's your name? Aye.
Okay. Got that covered. And no signature needed on that.
Declaration of surplus for treasure for laser printer and several items there.
Do both of them.
And I did make sure this time that they were all on there, and he wasn't sending something to it. So here's your surpluses, and here are your disposals.
Okay. What's this deal? Just pass it
That goes with this. That shows what went through the meeting on the 5th.
Oh, yeah. Did you even dispose that resolution, all of them?
Yep, very much.
Okay. Oh, they're voting on school board tomorrow, right? They won't vote till,
7 to 7.
they won't vote till June tomorrow, or June for the next one, right?
June 26th.
Unless there's a runoff.
Yeah, how much you gotta win by?
You gotta have one person get 51% or more.
51% of votes, ain't it? Don't remember, yeah.
It's gonna be difficult with 3 people, so I bet we'll have a couple of runoffs.
Yeah. So they'll be in June?
April,
April.
March or April.
That's right, huh?
It's March or
I
April.
can't remember.
I so move we accept it.
All of them?
All of it.
Stand second.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any unforeseen business? So move we adjourn.
I second it.
Good chance you're gonna receive those, did you?